this is Susie of DUZIE, and welcome to this week's episode of ExperiXellence. This week, what you're going to need as we explore the purpose of life is 2 straws for yourself and for each person. So they can be 2 different colors, 2 contrasting colors. It doesn't matter. Jesus said the most important thing in life is, and we're going to explore this. So ExperiXellence is now open.
Hi there, this is Dan of DUZIE and this is ExperiXellence, and today what I want to do is I want to show you how to use some straws to reveal the purpose of life. Now everyone wants to know, what is the purpose of life? Through this experience you can actually put the truth in someone's hands. Let me show you. In Mark 12:30 and 31, Jesus is asked the question, what's the most important command, or what's the most important thing, or what's the purpose of life? Here's what he said, but I'm going to use straws to demonstrate it. He said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. The God reality is vertical. God is here, we are here, and we are to love God with everything. But we're also to love people. That's a horizontal plane. We're here, people are here. Not only are we to love God, or not only are we just to love people, but there's a crossing, which makes the purpose. Now, if you take this reality and you say, I will love God with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength, though I live in this world, you begin to tie a knot there. Same thing here. If I'm here and I say, I will love my neighbor as I love myself, the reality is that it becomes a stronger and stronger net or purpose or passion of our life. Now there's some people that say, oh, if you love God and love people, you'll be in such bondage. Many people think the purpose is just to please self, just to be in love with self. Let me tell you the difference. If I bring this knot down here, we have a knot. And people say that to love God and love people, it's too much work. Just love yourself. We are God. But when you love God and love people, here's the cool thing. You are free. And you allow people around you to be free. And you have an incredible relationship with God, which is grace. This is the purpose of life. Anything else tangles us in meism, and that's not a purpose. It's not even a good way of life. Let me show you how this works. This is one of the coolest little tricks. You can do this like in McDonald's, where they have free straws, okay? All you need is 2 straws. They can be the same color, they can be different colors. You have to bring one in your left hand and one in your right hand. Now, I'm telling this from my perspective. If you take a straw in each hand, you'll get what I'm saying. But you take the straw in your left hand and you say, that's the reality between God and myself. It is vertical. Then you take that's always first. So you put that one out first. Then you take the horizontal reality, which is loving God and loving people, and you set that here and you press them together. You squeeze them so your fingers are touching together. You don't want them to fall apart. Then you simply take the God one, okay, the God reality. You take you, always start with you, where you are. You bring it up towards God, okay? And you bring it into this section. Everything you twist will come into this section. Not here, here, or here, always here. So you take you bring it up to God, you talk about loving God with your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and you come back to earth, okay? That's the first twist. Then you come over here, which is you again, and you say you over loving people as you love yourself, which is again a full twist. Now, here's what gets interesting. You continue and bring yourself over to people, squeeze. You hold that, you bring God and you together, squeeze, which was a tangled mess. It really is a tangled mess. But here's the cool thing. When you follow God's purpose for life, there's freedom. And if you do the twist, just like I've just said, they will end up being free, whole. There's no slits, there's no breaks. The way the trick works is exactly the way I just showed you. God, people, twist around, twist around. So they really are twisted. And you continue bringing yourself over to the people side. You bring God and man together. You've squeezed that so it's very tight. But in reality, they're not even hooked, which is freedom. And if you want a purpose for life, which is all about freedom, it starts with fully loving God and fully loving people. And you can have that experience with a couple straws. So go to McDonald's, get a couple straws. We've done this sometimes, handing out straws to 800 people at a time, having everyone learn this. And then they can go home and they can remember the teaching with this great experience. Thanks. This is ExperiXellence with Dan. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. And God bless. Use experiences to teach truth. Bye.
So that was Dan, and I'm Susie of DUZIE with ExperiXellence. The purpose of life using 2 straws. Don't forget, have 2 straws for yourself and 2 straws for the other person. If you've got a group, allow 2 straws for each person in the audience. Remember, Jesus said the most important is to love God and to love people. Thanks for being a part of this week's ExperiXellence. If you have any questions or comments, post them on Facebook, DUZIE Potter. And that's it for now.